All right, so here, this is today's Sudoku. It's got a difficulty rating of 6 stars, which is pretty high. Well, it's the highest that they give in this paper, so it should be difficult. But we'll get it done. Let's grab a tea and tackle this one. All right, so what do we got here? You know, I was looking at it earlier and I was just staring at it, and I don't know if your eyes are better than mine, but they really didn't give us many singles, if any. I went through the numbers 1 to 9, and I've noticed that there's only the 9s right here. There's a 9 across here, 9 across here, and a 9 down, which will give us a 9 right over here. Well, that's the first number we got. Let's see if that helps us out with some other easy ones. Let's get warmed up a little bit. So I'm looking down here. I was initially looking at this row here because it has only 4 numbers left. Maybe I could have used that. But there's a lot of numbers, so let's take a look at this box right here. What's missing in that box? What do we have already accounted for? So we have a 1, a 2, a 3, 4, 5. We have a 6 there, a 7, and a 9. So the 8 is the only number not accounted for here. Did you see that? We can do the same if we wanted with this box here, I just noticed. So we have a 1, 2, 3, 4. We need a 5. There's a 6 in that line. 7, 8, and 9. So only a 5 can go here. See? 9, 8, 7, 6. We need a 5. There's the 4, 3, 2, and 1. So that confirms it. So we can safely put the 5 there. So I'm going to look at this box as well. Since it has only 4 spaces, maybe we can fill up one or two. So it's missing a 9 right off the bat. We know it's missing a 9. Well, we have a 9 here and here. So you cannot have a 9 here and here. Oh, there's a single I missed. 9 and 9. 9, 9, and 9. Did you see that? There's a 9. No 9 in the first column, no 9 in the second column, and no 9 at the top. Gives us a 9 there. And that simply gives us the 9 right there. So let's see if we got some singles available now that we filled up a few spots. We have a 3 here, so we can safely put the 3 here. 1, 2, 3. We need a 4 and a 5. So since we put this 9, we have a 5 here and here. No 5 in first and second column. That means we can safely put the 5 right here. That's good. So let's do this column here. I saw an easy one. If there's an 8 here, you cannot have an 8 here nor here. There's an 8 here, you cannot have an 8 here. that automatically tells us that there has to be an 8 right there. So we have an 8 here and an 8 here. We need an 8 here. That 8 right there tells us it cannot be there. So we can safely put an 8 right here. So what do we need here? We need a 1, 2, 3, and a 7. That's correct. We have a 1, 2, and 3 at the top row. So the 7 must go here. Then let's get rid of the 7. We have a 7 here, in these two columns. 7 on top. That would give us the third 7 of the top. So let's jump to this box and complete our 8s, because I see there's an 8 there, there's an 8 there, and there's an 8 there. So we can safely put our 8 right here. So now we have 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We can complete our 8s. We have an 8. We have 8 along these two rows, and then we have an 8 on either side of this box. So let's put an 8 in this cell right in the middle column. Let's complete our 8s over here. 8, 8, 8, 8, which will give us the 8 right there. So that's it for the 8s. Let me just get rid of this 7 here. I see a 7 here coming down. Cannot have a 7 down this column. And you cannot have a 7 in this cell here. So that means there needs to be a 7 in either of these two, right here. That would mean that these two rows cannot contain a 7, because the 7 is here, it cannot be there. And we just predicted the 7 being in either of these two cells, so you cannot have a 7 in either of those two. So the 7 will go right here. And there we go. So bear with me here, because this one, it's a very hard Sudoku. Like, you hit this wall where you're just looking, you can't find doubles, you can't find triples, you're looking for combinations. And the only constant I see is the 9 and 3 here, the 9 and 3 here, the 9 and 3 here. So we have these restrictions. So, and the 9 is here, but we don't have a 3. But we know that the 9 and 3 cannot be here, here, or here. So the 9 and 3 should be either here or here. So 9 and 3 here, 9 and 3 here. Leaves us with a 1 and a 2. And a 1 is here, cannot be here. We put the 2, and the 1 that cannot be there, we put it here. So now the 9 and the 3s go there. I don't know in which order. So this is the solution I got. And I need to continue from there. So now we open up the 2 here, 2, 2, and a 2. We get that 2. And then I create another restriction, let's say 7 and 9 here, 7 and 9 here. So, these two spots, whoops, sorry, I made a big mark there. But these two spots, you're going to have 7 and 9, right? So, okay, you cannot have 7 and 9 there. You cannot have any other number but 7 and 9 here. Okay, so now we can work with these three. The 3, we're going to put it right there because it's right here. Cannot go here. 7 and 9 are restricted to those spots. So I can put the 3 there. So now I have my 3, 3, and 3. So at least, I think at least it's safe to complete this row here. Because obviously 7 is there. 7 and 9 are here. So you cannot have a 7 here. You cannot have a 7 here. So the 7 is going to go there. So over here we're going to have a 5 and 6 here. We don't know in which order yet. So since we have the 1 here across, we can safely put it here. There's no 1 there. No 1 there, so we can put the 1 here and the 2. So 1, 2, 3, then we'll have the 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8, and 9. So here we have 4 and 6. And here we have 7 and 9, and here we have 5 and 6. Here we have 1, we need a 2. We have a 3, 4, 5, 6. Let me double check if everything is going smoothly. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Excellent. So far, so good. Of course, since there's no 6 here, and we just added this 6, so in this column plus you see the 6 is here, you cannot have it there, it must be there. So there's several ways of looking at this, but here we go. So now there's 6, 6, 6, and 6. And we need a 1 here in this row. That would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And I guess we can perform the same thing on this row here. We need a 6, right? We have a 9, 8, 7. You cannot have the 6 there because we just put it there. We'll put our 6 right here. 6, 5, 4, and then we can put our 3 here. 2 and 1. Now because we put our 3 here, we said that the 9 and 3s are going here and here. There cannot be a 3 here. It will go here. Oh, I apologize. I'm thinking ahead of myself with that 9, and I made a mess. I hate that. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So now that this 9 is there, we know that it will go here. And what did we say? 9 and 7 in this row. We're missing 9 and 7. So the 7 can safely go there. And the 7 here, no 7 at the bottom, no 7 there. Let's do it. Put the 7 right here. And things are looking less stressful now. Now to get more 4s and 6s. Looking at these 2 spots, I noticed that we added the 6, so we can put it right here. 6, 6, and 6 at the top here. That will be 1, 2, 3, and there's our 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And because we put this 4 here, we know that we were missing 4 and 5 up here. So this is going to be our 5, and this is going to be our 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. No mistakes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And so, can we do something here? Absolutely. It's the last one. It's the 2 we're missing. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. We can put our 2 here. So that would be 2, 2, and 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And since we completed the 4 earlier here, we can complete this box as well. There's only one number left here, which is obviously the 4. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. 1, 2, 3. I'm struggling with the 3s today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And we were looking at the 2 3s here earlier. I was staring at that. So now I can complete this one because the 3 goes there. 3, 3, 3, and the 1 goes there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. 1 is there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. 6 cannot be here, it will be here, and this will give us the 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And here we're missing a 5 to begin with. So 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh, that feels good, completing that one. Oof, okay. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.